And that concludes our list of citizens that have asked to be heard on this matter. Any other comments from council before we vote?
Mayor, Your Honor, if I may, would it be appropriate if I ask Ms. Berry to answer a couple of questions from personnel?
I'll give the privilege to the councilman, yes.
You know, unfortunately, this, I think, has kind of been blown out of proportion as far as the issues that are involved. But, Ms. Berry, from a personnel perspective, once this resolution is passed, does an individual that may fall under this group have a different set of processes that they go through? Are they entitled to a different set of procedures if they feel like this type of discrimination exists or occurs?
Councilman, the process will remain the same as it currently exists. Any employee that believes they've been discriminated against can come to our office and file a complaint, and we'll investigate.
But it doesn't create any additional or improved processes that aren't already there. Is that true?
That is correct.
Okay. If I could ask the same question in a different manner, though, if it's not passed and a person feels like they've been subject to discrimination that's a member of this group, will they have any less abilities to present this concern to your department or through the process that currently exists?
No, sir. Whether you pass the resolution or not, an investigative and complaint process is available to all of our employees.
Okay, thank you. The point the reason why I bring that up is that's my understanding, and I appreciate everybody's comments that have been made this morning. And if we could somehow shift over to reviewing a financial statement or something along those lines, I'd feel more comfortable. But I have to deal with this just as all the other members of council. I've received a lot of comments both for the resolution and against it. You know, and they all make very good points concerning their reasons as to why we want this. Ward 5 is a very diverse ward in Oklahoma City. We have some of the most affluent neighborhoods in the city, whereas we also have some neighborhoods that are very challenged in the northern parts of Ward 5 especially. That area tends to gain most of my attention because they tend to be individuals with not much resources, unfortunately sometimes not much education. Those are the people I feel in my role on the city council I have the greatest obligation to. Those who are with resources and strong education background, they tend to be able to take care of themselves. But those who do fall into a minority, do fall into a situation where they're not able to speak out on behalf of themselves, I really do believe we, in our role as city councilors, need to come in and help them whenever we can. I am certainly torn by this question. I never want to give any individual an indication that I have a problem with them. I'm against them for any particular reason. I'd like to feel like we in Oklahoma City look at everybody on their own merit. And again, if this issue could just, this resolution didn't have to come before us, that would be my preference, because I do think the city, with the personnel department as well as management across the board, will never allow discrimination to take place. On the other hand, at the end of the day, people don't look back as to your reasoning, unfortunately, as to why you vote one way or the other. They just look at the vote. And I'm afraid to issue a no against this resolution tends to issue a negative perception to a particular class, which is what I'm not attempting to do. But I do certainly struggle with this issue and have received probably more comments about this than certainly any other matter. So I just wanted to share those thoughts. Thank you.
David.